When did humans leave Africa and conquer the world? Homo erectus left Africa around 2 million years ago, and Homo sapiens didn't leave until much later. Homo erectus is our tall, tool-wielding ancestor who stepped out of Africa around 2 million years ago to explore the planet. They carried Acheulean hand axes. These are sharp, symmetrical stones that are perfect for butchering meat, and these individuals were efficient, persistent hunters. They had long legs and narrow hips and efficient sweat glands where they could chase down prey, and the prey would overheat before they would. They would kill it with a spear or a club, and they became a dominant force around Europe and Eurasia. They were the first to leave Africa, and they even reached Indonesia by 1.6 million years ago. And then around 700,000 years ago, their descendants evolved into Neanderthals and Denisovans. These are the European and Eurasian homos. These Neanderthals and Denisovans survived until around 40,000 years ago. So they lived a long time in Europe and Eurasia. But they were tiny, isolated bands with breeding populations probably under 5,000 individuals. Neanderthals and Denisovans together probably never exceeded 80,000 people worldwide at any moment. Both hunted with stone-tipped lances, killing woolly mammoths, rhinos, and cave lions. They relied on close-range ambushes and group tactics to kill their prey. Their diets were mainly meat, with a small amount of plants, but they had no bows, no atlatls, and they risked everything up close. Back in Africa, Homo sapiens, like us, we were refining our skills before expanding. For hundreds of thousands of years, we operated in cooperative bands and developed more efficient hunting tactics like arrows with poison on them, fishing, and we used controlled fire to preserve our food. These skills likely compounded during warring times, and then there was the many failed hunts from difficult hunting of African game that led us to develop better forward thinking and ways of storing information and through language and art so that we'd have more successful hunts. We ventured outside of Africa a few times, but we never stayed. By 70,000 years ago, we were capable of thriving in every environment Africa had. Hence, we started to explore more. We wanted to find animals that didn't know that we were dangerous, so it was easy hunts. Around 65,000 years ago, a small group of 2,500 Homo sapiens left Africa to find new land, to find new animals to hunt. Right at this time, we see a huge drop-off in megafauna populations worldwide. We hunted megafauna with spears and range weapons like atlatls and bows. As we explored Europe and Eurasia, our population grew to 10,000 or more. We mixed with Denisovans and Neanderthals and quickly spread across the entire planet, getting to over hundreds of thousands of people at certain times. And this culminated in the crossing of the Bering Land Bridge around 36,000 years ago, when it appeared during the Ice Age. We likely crossed it following mammoths, as we love to hunt mammoths. The early attempts to leave Africa failed, leaving no genetic trace. So our ancestors stayed in Africa until they were efficient hunters equipped with complex language and range weapons. And that means that we're all descendants of the brave 2,500 hunters that left Africa 65,000 years ago. It's incredible to be here, and I'm so thankful for my genetic history, and I can't wait to share some more information about our Earth with you tomorrow. See ya.